now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimeav!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, you know, middling featherweight at times to one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so let us see how it plays out between the rest.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Chimeav's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, he's in trouble.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up to separate the arm from the body if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Oh, he's flattens him on his back now.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Oliveira. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Oh, he gets submitted.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Nicely done. And now he's got the back. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, right? You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
That Darce choke is tight.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can roll his back. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fights. Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimeav. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Chimeav's right back to the full mount. So Charles "Bronx" Oliveira, as well-rounded a force as we have in the game, and mixing it up pretty well here tonight.
He's mixed it up well, but there's a reason why Charles Oliveira is the most successful submission artist in UFC history. Because when you get on the ground, you are constantly under attack. Charles Oliveira on the ground is like nothing we've seen before. He has a confidence about him that when you're down there, he's going to submit you. And he has done that more times than not.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, looks like he's got it, and he's out again. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimeav.
Great defense by this fighter.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Uh-oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira.
This is a terrible position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Changing the position.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Chimeav.
Landed a good uppercut there.
Chimeav gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Back mount now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
To mount. In the half guard.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oliveira's back in side control.
Knee on belly.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oliveira's back in full mount. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oliveira. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Beautiful transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up. Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. That was nice.
Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimeav. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira.
He's got to start throwing now.
60 seconds, anybody can do that.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Chimaev's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish.
Oh, great submission defense. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
This guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get sucked.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful kick lands there.
He lands with the left.
Nice strike.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, gonna pull guard here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he pulled it. Oh, he's going to try to slam.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Side control now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Nice positional control here. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active. And that's exactly what he's doing. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Oliveira. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he's out.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimeav. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you use a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, doubt, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Oliveira's eye is closing up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Oliveira. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here.
All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
There it is.
It's work, guys.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that darts choke.
Oliveira's back in full mount.
60 seconds, let's go.
Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Keep moving. Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Got to be careful here.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oliveira's right back to the full mount here. Chimeav's eye is closing up now, not good for him. Oliveira's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Oliveira. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a majority draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know,